Welcome back to another video with the Total Newb Trader. It is May the 19th. We had a choppy day yesterday. It's looking like everything is trending red right now. Look at some of these gap downs. They're huge. I don't really know what's going to unfold this morning. I'm just going to try and stay out of any biases, any price biases. I mean, this is kind of suggesting one, right? But I'm just going to play with what I'm seeing. So I've got a whole bunch of contracts loaded in here for the things I usually watch, and the market's due to open in about 15 seconds. And I'm just hoping that we can have a little better luck today, because yesterday wasn't great. I think I finished into negative $14 yesterday. Basically a break even, but hey, would have been nice to see some green. So market's open. Okay, so I did have a bit of a bug there. It looks like none of my pre-market high and low values got saved. So I've just been spending a few seconds trying to put back some of the pre-market highs and lows quickly just before I make any trades this morning. And I see a high a day here for NVIDIA around 550, just under. And I do have a 550 call on my watch list here that I can load in. Now this is looking like a fairly healthy flag pattern right now, a little bit of red pullback and then potentially another push. So I'm going to be watching the SPY and Q here to see if there's any signs that this might make another push to the upside. Still pushing, huge green candle on the SPY and Q. We're seeing a little bit of that reflected here in NVIDIA as well. Maybe looking for a chance here to get this 550 call. It's looking very strong. I'm going to buy this. Looking really strong on the SPY and Q right now. I'm going to sell this. Okay, I got about 29. This was hesitating a little bit right here, and I was worried it was going to hit a rejection, and it looks like maybe it is. So we got a quick scalp there. 29 bucks, nothing too crazy, but still green. So we set a new high a day on the QQQ, and we're making another push here. May have another opportunity if this can close red and have another leg to the upside. That would be great. This candle's definitely not closing red. We got a new one starting green again. We're also seeing that on the SPY and Q. It's looking really strong right now. But I don't really want to chase. There's just been so many green candles in a row on both. I would love to see some red. I want to see this close red and then make a push for high of day. Facebook's getting very close, just like NVIDIA. What has the highest potential to move the most? Probably NVIDIA, which is why I'm watching it. So this whole span for Facebook is, about $3. And the span here that we're looking at, NVIDIA, is a lot more than $3, right? This is 53 down to about 39, which is why I think NVIDIA has the biggest potential to make the biggest move. Which is why I'm watching that instead of, having Facebook calls loaded in right now. Obviously, Tesla has the biggest potential to move, but generally can't afford those ones. And I've had some recent comments that I should be buying cheaper out of the, farther away from the strike, I guess, to get cheaper contracts, but then they're not going to move as much. And I mean, why am I targeting the biggest moving stocks if I'm then going to pick a contract that's not really going to move much? I don't know, it just seems counterintuitive to me, but I do appreciate all of the suggestions, and I have been thinking about this, and maybe I can find a way to implement this moving forward. I'm just, I'm the total noob, right? So it takes me time to digest some of these new concepts and ideas, but I always appreciate all of the feedback. So we're seeing maybe a bit of a pattern, a big push, little pullback, big push, little pullback. Now I would love to see another big push here. That's kind of what I've been waiting for the last couple of minutes. I'm seeing pretty big green open now on the SPY and Q. You see Netflix on my 15 chart is flying. Okay, I'm going to buy into this. I'm seeing very strong SPY and Q green. Ooh, this is not going my way at all. I want to be a little patient. Don't want to let this grow, so I am thinking about selling if it takes one more chunk down. Yeah, I got to get out of here. Minus 36. Ooh, brutal. Didn't have any follow through there at all. I thought maybe we would have seen an explosion. I did see a big green growing on the spine Q, and then it turned back hard. We also saw Netflix making a push as well. Big green push, pushing for high of day on QQQ right now. Just broke high of day on the QQQ. Massive candle on the SPY. I'm going to buy back in again. I want to see this explode past high of day here in NVIDIA. Hopefully it doesn't get rejected again. I may have been a little early into this. This is growing big. Oh gosh. I got to sell there. That was bad. I held that way too long. This is not going my way this morning at all. I am getting in a little earlier than I should, I think. Trying to anticipate a big move, and it's not happening. Not at all. It's really choppy again this morning. We are trending up, though. We are slowly trending up, regardless of how we opened this morning. So I still think that we're going to slowly make our way up here. The QQQ is definitely climbing. It broke a high of day there on that last candle, which we got killed on. Okay, I just bought into a Tesla option here, a little cheaper than I would usually. Just trying to make some green back on this loss today. I saw a huge jump up for the SPY, and I'm hoping to take advantage of that here with Tesla. I am chasing a little bit, but I'm really hoping that this closes green and makes another leg up here. Should be closing any second. If this turns red, I'm going to get out. Whew, it's all over the place. Okay, I sold that for $11. Very, very, very small scalp. I saw a gap up on the SPY. Pretty significant gap up, and we saw Tesla make a push, so I just jumped in with a little bit cheaper contract. So it'd be nice if we could get a red candle here to close on Tesla, and then maybe another leg up. We're still seeing strong green on the SPY. We are pretty overextended from the VWAP. You can see last time we got high above the VWAP, we traced back pretty quickly. So we may see this trace right back to VWAP here. This might be another chance for us here. If this can break 561, I'll probably go long again. Yep, order filled. Looking for a quick move. And I'll sell. Ooh, plus 15. Gosh, that came back on me quick. Look at this. This is really volatile. I've taken a lot of trades today. I think I should just shut it down before I get too ahead of myself here. This is really extended over VWAP. I'm really sloppy today. Look at my trades. First one went all right. Second one, pretty big loss. Third one, even bigger loss. Fourth one, I got rejected because I couldn't afford the call. I changed my strike price just a little bit so I could afford it. And I made, 13 cents on that one. And then I made another 6 cents on that one. So I'm thinking that I got lucky on those last two. This is pretty volatile. Everything's still trending red. I don't really know how I can make, $100 back without risking more downside. So I think I'm going to shut it down today. Unfortunately, not every day can be small losses. I held on to these too long. My technical levels, I didn't even really trade around them. So I'm going to blame myself for this one definitely today. I just wasn't as tight with my levels as I usually am. So check back in next time. See if we can turn this red back into a green.